Appreciate it, Wes.
What it do? What it do? Midwest in the building, y'all. What's the word? What's the word? What's the motherfucking word? All right, Dip. I see you there.
All right.
Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? What it do? Yes, yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Grand Riser, love me, multiply. What up, cuz? Nene? It's all good. Grand Rising Frequency Hacker. What it do, big baby? You said the word is coffee, coffee, coffee. I used to drink coffee, so ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm great. For the most part, I got out that bill of exchange to most of the members. So, you know, like I said, I went on there and I checked to see how many members there was, because, you know, they show your name. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all real fast so y'all think I ain't bullshit. Hold on. I'm just going to show y'all. So I don't want y'all to think I'm bullshit. I can see who members. I just want to show y'all. I can show y'all who members and who not. Earning memberships right here. Boop. Go to memberships. Membership levels. See more. Now I get to see your name. I get to see your email address. Hold on. I'm waiting on the law. Okay. Total, I got 155 new members. All of a sudden, see, yesterday. And then look, they all was member one. They all did it for level one just so they could get that bill of exchange. But guess what? They got to pay for that instruction. See, they think they slick. And that's why I did what I did, y'all. It's not to even, it's just the way I have to do shit. I'm finna show y'all the analytics on this shit to show y'all just how people heard that they had to be a member to get that bill of exchange. Watch this. I'm just gonna show y'all something. Right, I'm gonna show y'all something. Now look at the active members, right? Total members. Members gained. And this was yesterday. And look, 9 people canceled. Members lost 2. So after they got their they bill of exchange, they canceled. See what I'm saying? But they didn't get them instructions, so they're gonna have to come back and pay that money for them instructions because they just got that. They don't got the instructions that the bank gave us to put on there. See, and I know that's why I did it because I know people was gonna join to be a member and cancel right away just to get that bill of exchange. But that's why I didn't give them everything. I don't ever give them everything. I never give them everything. I never give them everything. Yeah, I just want to show y'all I see everything. What up, though? He said, dang, bro, shake him. I told you, bro, that's why I was gonna just charge their ass for that motherfucker out the gate. But you know, when you try to be fair with people, this is what happened. That's why I didn't give out everything, bro. They gonna have to pay for that instruction part, bro. And I did a video. It's $200. Yeah, people petty as a bitch. It's $200 for them instructions. Yes, sir. What the bank gave us. See, that's why I did that, bro. That's why I did that, bro. That's why. And see, that ain't me. This YouTube showing you that. And then this just this just the update for today. Wait till tomorrow, because it don't like say somebody go on there right now and cancel. It ain't gonna show me that. It ain't gonna update until the next day. So wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna go live on a Sunday just to show y'all how many other people canceled. Straight up, just to get that damn thing. That's why I ain't give them everything, boy. Oh, mom, hey, frequency hacker. That's why I told them it's $200 for that second sheet with your crest on it. That ain't your crest not gonna be on it once you redo it and get it over to me. They can get that for $200. They got the bill of exchange for free, like I said. But that, yeah, because I just know this is how it's got to be. That was a prime example of me being in honor with y'all, giving y'all something that technically don't nobody really give away, but gave it to y'all. And look what happened. Motherfuckers thought they got everything. They didn't even get everything. Now that's a LOL. That's a LOL. That's a LOL. All right. Then let me go back over here. Back to my YouTube. I can view gender. See this shit called. I can view age. I can view cities. I can, I can view the traffic source. The geography. I didn't go down to like to show durations of certain shit, but I'm just saying I get to see everything. That's why it's my channel, bro. I get to see everything, and it's showing you like the channel, the countries and shit, and they call it. See, like who fuck with me? Look at Spain, you know, South Korea. Like, come on now. I got a lot of different countries checking your boy out on my mamas. Ukraine, Syria, Romania, Bolivia, Taiwan, Kazakhstan, Bahamas, Trinidad, Nigeria, Ecuador, Pakistan, South Korea, Peru, New Zealand, Iraq, Netherlands, Egypt, Argentina, Morocco. Look, man, I got these motherfuckers actually viewing my shit. Look at that, that's Spain. That's Spain. Got 36 views from Spain on my mamas. Stop playing with me. For real, stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. Ryan T, what they do, people get information that won't support your channel. It's always been like that. It's always been like that. It's always been like that. always been like that with MWEDU. Always. It won't let me subscribe back, OG. I don't know. So somebody called me last night and said that they had unsubscribed them, and then when they tried to resubscribe, it wouldn't let them rejoin. But then they called me back and said they used a different card and it worked. So they might still have your card, like your card company might still have it blocked. I don't know how it worked, but good morning, Margaret. Thanks for the support. I see you green. You're a paid subscriber. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it is, y'all. That's what it do. Man, let's have to do. We said rep time last month. I'm doing better gravity. That's why I have to do what I got out of old. And I don't be want to do a lot of stuff the way like that, but I have to do it. That's the only way it's gonna make sense. That's the only way it's gonna make sense. So what's going on? What's the word? What's the word? Matter of fact. Fact, I want to see all my members. I ain't show y'all all my members. But y'all think I can't. I remember I told y'all that I see y'all names and stuff. I didn't show y'all that I seen y'all names and stuff. So people might not think that I'm serious. He can't see our names. There are y'all names right there. He tell me Rafia is a 5-month rejoin. You see? My brother Nitty rejoin. Keep It Real Joins rejoin. See what I'm saying? It shows me, then I go over here, click, then it spilled them beans, rejoin 4 days ago. See, these people rejoined 4 days ago before this even came out. This bill of exchange came out. This how I know who fuck with me and who don't. Straight up. So right now, technically, I got this page right here. I got 100 month. I got this page and the next page. Technically, I had 187 members. So technically, right now, I don't have 187 members. So yeah, that's how that goes. See my members. See my members. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the people. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 4 days ago. All these was 4 days ago. All these members was 4 days ago. This ain't yesterday. See, all of them 4 days ago, right? Okay, let's see what's that. Let's see what we got. This here say 4 days ago. Hold on, let's see. 4 days ago. Okay. That's it. That's it. Now go back to the front. One. Okay. See, you can tell, look, 0 days ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Okay. I had a lot of people that resubscribed 4 days ago. Again, I got a lot of people that just subscribed yesterday and yeah, and today for that bill of exchange. So I just be want to show y'all that I don't just be talking. That's all. You said morning one, I didn't know they unsubscribed. Yeah, they unsubscribed. Yep. Them JMW, you the truth though. Open my eyes to reality. Oh, mama, somebody just called me right now and said they was at a casino. And they called the big bosses. And they told him that they had to watch how they talk to him and all that. With his ID. And they went so far as to tell him that they heard that the IDs was out here. On mamas. I just told Ship. They went so far to tell him that they heard that the IDs was out here. Didn't I, Ship? He'll be out here in a minute. Y'all know Ship. Peace and love to all. On mamas. That's what we do. Let me get Money Boy ass up. He ain't got to drop my nieces off at school today. Ain't no motherfucking school today. Hey Siri, call Money Boy 2.
Calling Money Boy 2.
Because he got 2 lines. It do Showtime. That's why when I said, who is this? And then you said, this Showtime. And I sent you that motherfucker right over. Yeah, bro, my mail ain't come for the ID still.
Please leave your message for...
I'm going to call Naomi. It's kind of, I'm going to call Naomi in a minute, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on. Hell yeah. I just scared the shit out of this lady. She in the back with her dog by my gate. And I went out my front door, so it's going out the back. And I looked through the gang. I said, hey, clean up all, whatever boo your dog dropped, pick it up. She, yeah. Then she got on her knees and started picking it up. See, I had cameras right here. That's what I'm saying. You got your dog, walking your dog off the leash. He's shitting on people's property and shit. And then you was just finna leave that shit. If I wouldn't have went out there, sitting here and saw that shit. Motherfucker go out there and step in that shit, all type of shit. That's how people is. It don't make sense. So I let you know ahead of time. Your email that I was rejoining when I could, which was yesterday. But yeah, I already know. I'm not talking about you. You always, come on. They know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones that's gonna unsubscribe. Yeah, they gotta clean up after their dog. See, my dog be in my yard. I still have to go out there and clean up after my dog because I don't want to have to go out there and cut the grass and be stepping in no dog shit. Hell no. I clean up behind my dog. I could let my dog out the house right now off the leash in the backyard. See? Because I got a backyard. See? And she can run around the backyard, piss and shit, and then I can go out there and clean it up. I don't walk my dog up and down the back alleys so they can piss and shit through the alley. When I take my dog for a walk, it's not the piss and shit. Because she do that in the backyard. It's just for exercise. That's it. That's it. I lost my job a week ago. They fired me out for blue, no reason. Did you have your documents? He said, yeah, bro, my mail ain't come for the ID. Yeah, right. That's crazy, bro. I will let Naomi know. But did you put your status correction to human resources at your job? I was working as a contractor for Bank of America. They had a target to lay off 3K employees by June. I guess I fell in that pool. Oh, now you double back. Double back. Double back. And get your check. Who know why I'm saying double back? Because now they want you to call and get unemployment. So now you got to call and let them know that you need that whole account. You don't want to. You don't want an allowance. You want the whole account. You want access to the whole account. You need to go back up there and talk to who fired you and let them know, hey, y'all fired me. Y'all have to take care of these. Y'all responsible for me now. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Y'all gotta know y'all royalty. Y'all gotta know once y'all put these entities and stuff on the record, your home has become an embassy. Act like it. Start acting like it. Start acting like it. Stop acting like you still gotta answer the motherfuckers. People want you to stay in honor, but they don't stay in honor with you. I know. Everybody good. King good. Nina good. Everybody good. What King at? King. What's that? Yes, I'm running. Gratitude to live. I know, right? I do the same thing. I be doing the same thing. Have to step out in that sun. I hope his affairs are in order. You get your okay. Yeah, everybody good. We good. I did receive some letters yesterday. Frederick Mack. I got yours. Troy Williams. I got yours. Mr. Tim H. I got yours. And Mr. Justin Gary. I got yours. Copy of his ID, front and back. See how simple he did that? Look at that. Front and back, simple shit. Front and back, number at the bottom. Simple shit. So I'll be working on that. I check my mail today, whatever I get today in the mail, because I don't want them in the email. I want it from the mail. From the mail. Now I know where you at. See what I'm saying? Now I know where you at. I need these copies of the IDs through the mail. Through the mail. And the ones that is getting their ID, the ones that is getting their air letter and using the 175 for the QSIP that they didn't receive, make sure you write on there like Troy did. He put, can you use the 175 from the QSIP I never received to cover the new document? Thanks, Midwest. See, that's what he put on there. That's smart. Let me know that you're using your 175 that you have for your QSIP. If you're not using your 175, then you got to pay 175 for that document. But if you're using the 175 for your QSIP, you got to write it on that document and let me know, or call me and let me know that you had already sent it off and you want to use your balance from the QSIP for your air letter. For your transition from beneficiary to air. P.O. Box 281, South Milwaukee, Wisconsin 53172. P.O. Box 281, South Milwaukee, Wisconsin 53172. Peace and blessings, MW family. What's up, big homie? I'm calling you from the 410 number. Okay. You come with honor. It is an honor race among them. Yeah, and they thinking that every time I get something and I give it to my members and my subscribers, that they gotta have this shit to go take it and run it to someone else. That's it's cool, but they didn't get the important part. And I'm sorry that I got to put a number on that $200 donation on that instruction part. That's the part that's gonna be donated to. See, because I knew that it was gonna be something. You got the check, but you ain't got the wording from the bank that was given to that was blessed to the family that goes on there. See, you still got to fill it out. You don't even know how to endorse it. I never even showed y'all how to endorse the shit yet. They took that shit and ran with it. I didn't even show them how to endorse the shit the proper way, how the bank told us to do it. They ran with it and unsubscribed and all that shit. Unsubscribed and all that shit. Canceled their membership and all that shit.
All right. Making a ton of racket back here.
It's good, Dip Dip. I'm glad you piped up, though. I was talking to you. You ain't hear me.
What's going on?
No, I was telling them that I had just told you about the testimony the guy had gave me about the ID at the casino.
That's right. Is he coming on?
He said he was gonna try to come on.
All right. Yeah, people running around. That's awesome. Yeah, I hope he can make it.
Yeah, it is an honor race among them, and when you know that, that's why that principal. Some people may say they don't know what the principal account is. That's why you got to send that shit over to legal, and you got to talk to. You really want to just talk to someone higher up. Now, when you're using that bill of exchange, that's totally different. Now they already put the lien against the car. They already put the lien against the car. They just want the check. Now y'all got the check. It's all good. Envy. You can set up a consultation. All consultations on Wednesday. I already have two set up for Wednesday, one at noon, one at 1. So anybody want a consultation, get your spot because I'm only taking 5 consultations. That's it. 5 consultations. I'm not going to do that like I did last Wednesday. I was on the phone all fucking day. I'm not going to do myself like that. No, I'm not. I'm doing 5 consultations. So if you want a consultation with me, this meaning calling, asking me questions and things you want to know. That's a consultation. It's $150. Yes. To the foundation link that's in the description, or to the phone number, the Zelle phone number. Then, yep, to the Zelle phone number. He said who ran off and did that shady shit, fam. I don't know. It was some people. I showed them who paid to be a member to get the bill of exchange yesterday and who canceled their subscription right after they got the bill of exchange. That's what I was showing them. That's why I didn't give out the instruction. The instructions is $200 donation. See, nah, I gotta charge motherfuckers for just so I don't know. I don't know what a motherfucker gotta do. I charge $1,000 for some shit for motherfuckers to stay in under. Cause the little 150s, 175, 200, that ain't shit. Yeah, they played themselves. They played themselves. Y'all see, I showed 2 different documents yesterday. Remember? And then you couldn't even read the other shit that was on the other document because it was in red and it was real small. Every time. Now, if you ain't been a member and I go on there and don't say you was a member for like, because like I can show y'all again that it showed who was a member for 4 months and 5 months. See, if you ain't been a member longer than a month, You can't get my bill of exchange. I'm sorry, y'all might as well cancel y'all subscription after today. Like right now, this video, as of this video, I ain't giving out no more bill of exchange if you haven't been a subscribed member for a month or longer, because you see what's happening. Because you see what's happening. Yeah, man, I be wanting y'all to see that I don't just make this shit up. And y'all know I don't even work on the motherfucking weekend, but I had to come and show y'all the shit that you didn't get no notifications. Man, we was live yesterday for a minute. And then the day before yesterday, I think we was live for like 3 hours. What was that yesterday, Shipper? God is girl. I showed y'all my analytics through YouTube. YouTube showed y'all how many people did that. All you gotta do is rewind this video. It's only 32 minutes right now. If you rewind this video right now into the spot where I pulled up my YouTube channel to show the names of the people, and then that show how many people joined and how many people canceled.
You
You killing me, shaking my head. I've been rocking with you. Yes, you have been rocking with. A lot of people been rocking with you. All that just make it hard for the ones that don't have the money to do it. I get it, but I always know who they are because they call, they talk to me, and I make sure they get what they need. You know, I always make sure that the people that's in honor get what they need. I always do, and people know I do. Oh, Block, what it do? He said, I am cracking laughing. This is so funny. It is funny as a bitch. He said, yeah, I still got to watch that one. He said, oh, no. He said, yes, I was on that live. He said, happy they canceled, shaving off that extra fat for you. On mamas, LOL. And they ain't even get everything. That's the whole thing, man. They didn't even get everything. They like, Midwest dumbass the game. What's the whole thing? Because that's what they always call me, dumbass. Because I'm always giving. I'm always giving something that they'll charge for. So when I give it, and then we just broke it down because I can't lie like the document ain't what it is. This is how they told us to write it up. But we didn't give you the verbiage that goes in those lines. And we didn't give you how to endorse it. We didn't even show you how you're supposed to endorse the back of it. We didn't show you that. So that's another plus. And that's what I'm saying. People get shit and they take off running. They take off running thinking they got something. Now when they sell it to everybody that they finna sell it to, right? They're gonna say, well, what go here? What's this right here? What go here? What's this right here? What go here? And they're gonna have to wait. They're gonna have to wait until somebody that's on here now fake trying to stay in honor so they can get everything so they can run it back because they know that they fucked up. You know, one of y'all said, I'm gonna just see. I ain't gonna unsubscribe right now because I'm gonna just see what else he gonna give before. And then they was like, damn, we should have did that. I wasn't even thinking like that. That's what the man motherfucker said. Like, damn. See what I'm saying? And that's another reason I got people mailing me copies of their IDs so they can get this air letter because I know if anybody else get it, we gotta be somebody that sent me their information through the mail. You see what I'm saying? That's the only way. And then those people will be handled accordingly. Because this is my intellectual property. This is my intellectual property. Yes, it is. And for someone to take it and be selling it and trying to profit off of it, it don't work like that. He said dumbasses don't help people get their freedom. Hell no, they don't know how 8 years of hard work ain't gonna be learned in one live. Sure not. For real, we've been going through these lives, been dropping breadcrumbs and giving this and that, and that's another reason why. Like Patrick Devine and all those, they was kind of mad that they didn't drop breadcrumbs, and that's why they were so irritated with people because people was they had dropped gave them all those packets and shit, and then people was taking that shit, adding shit to it, doing this, doing that, and then when somebody that knew Patrick that got that packet from somebody else, and they was like, well, well, I noticed your work, but this is not, and they'll send it to Divine, and Divine will look at it and be like, oh shit, so this is what's going on. You see what I'm saying? This is how it was. Yeah, that's how you move in mysterious ways. That's me. I don't work on the weekend where I'm at. I'm up here talking to the people, going live. Like it was a Monday, 9:30, 8 o'clock, 8:45. I be on here. So it's eight. You said I've been on here 37 minutes. Yeah, I was on here at 9 o'clock, 9:01. But yeah, but I'm glad that y'all. I know who y'all are. Trust me. You in my chat every day, every time I go live. You emailing me, you texting me. I know the people. I could tell you who new in this live right now. I could tell you if somebody pop up new and say something like that Tyson pet that was in here, that pet Tyson that was in here, and that was new. Just like this person right here is new, the new member. They ain't never been in my lives. I'll show y'all. Not Cliff. I know Cliff. Been there. I'll show y'all. I'm not goofy. Ain't talking about Troy either. Show y'all. How you know I've been doing this shit for a while. Matter of fact, I ain't even gotta do that. I just go to the start. I can just do this. It ain't even showing them. That's crazy. It ain't even showing them. It must have dipped. Hold on. I ain't done. That's remember. I think it. Oh, here you go. I ain't never seen that name ever. G Moore, everyone. I ain't never seen that name before. Never. That Pitts, Gaffney. Nah. Never saw that. Unless that's somebody coming under a new name, but I ain't never saw that name before. He said I'm Midwest. Who Midwest? The one you can't call me. But a lot of a lot of homies. Some of my friends. I had Tim H send me something in the email. It's Casey. He said send the link. I'm like, what link? Waffle Showtime. There's the link. Yeah. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Margaret. I'm just saying, I pay attention to my comment section. That's why I go down there one by one and I try to respond to everybody's question or remark that they have in a section of the comment section. That's how I know. Wait before you go back. Wait before you go. I think I put it in my bag or something last night. I was so tired. I said you have become vetted in the organization.
Peace,
Showtime.
Peace. Can you
Peace.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again, thank you for being a positive effect in my life. I want to say that. So I had a experience at a casino. Um, I walked in the morning, gave the gentleman my ID. He looked at it, never seen anything like it before, questioned it, but sent me on my way. That was in the morning. Went back later on in the evening, and there was a older security guard. By his mannerisms, I could tell he had some type of law enforcement training. Uh, After he had the ID in his hand, he looked at it, pulled out his little flashlight, put it on it, flipped it over. He said, "You don't have any other ID?" I said, "Nope, that's it." He said, "Well, I gotta call my boss." I said, "No problem." Called his boss. An elder copper man comes over. As he's coming over, the younger man, when I say younger, he's probably in his mid 40s. The boss, the elder, had to be in his 50s, 60s, early 60s. So he comes over, he's looking at it, looks at me, looks at it. He said, "I gotta call my boss." I said, "Absolutely." I said, "I understand that you all have never encountered anything like this before. I know it. And I understand that there's procedures. I come with honors." He looked at me, said, "You come with honors?" I said, "Yeah, I come with honors." He said, "What you mean?" I said, "Well, I know there's a fee schedule down at the county that you're going to have to honor if you trespass against me." He said, "All right." Called his boss. She comes down. As she's coming down, the younger man is yelling to her, "Well, it's valid. It's valid." I'm telling him, I was like, "Shh. If it wasn't valid, I wouldn't give it to you." She gets to him. She looks at the ID. He puts a flashlight on it. He says, "Look, there's a lock." Flips it over. There's another lock. There's two. There's two locks. She looks at it. She says, "Well, sir, the only thing that could possibly happen is if you hit the jackpot, you you won't get we won't be able to give you your winnings." And I said, "Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up." I said, "Did you read the last sentence on the back of that card?" She turned it over. She looked at it. And she said, "Well," I said, "so we'll have to follow a procedure. You can't say I can't leave with my winnings. You said my winnings. So you can't just come out and say I can't leave with my winnings. We'd have to follow procedure so I can be led on my way." Gave my ID back. She said, "Sir, have a good evening." I said, "Thank you very much." Went in, gambled a little bit. I was leaving, and as I was leaving, the younger man was still at the door. He looked over at me. I said, "You have a good night." He got up out of his chair. He walked over to me. He's like, "You know, I've heard of this." I said, "But you've never really experienced it." He's like, "No, no, no. I was telling my boss that I gotta watch what I say to you." And I said, "You motherfucking right." Just like that. He said, you have a good evening, sir." And I said, "You too as well." And I went on my way.
Tell them what you overheard them saying about the locks on the ID.
Yeah, he said there's two locks on the ID. He was shocked. He showed her the first one, and then he said, "Look, there's two." And I said, "What the hell?" So, you know, you're the truth. I'm 50 years old, and I've had my experiences being kidnapped by the police forces, and to actually hear one tell me today that he got to watch what he say to me, it feels good to be an honor. Thank you, Midwest.
It's all good, my brother. It feels good to hear that and to know that just being an honor goes a long way.
I mean, if you really think about it, when you have an exemplified copy of your status correction, that document tells every trustee to honor it. It's already on the record. Now, if you don't honor it, there's a fee that could be attached to your ass for it, for the trespass. They have to honor it if you own the land.
Now, what I got for y'all, my people, who's finna receive this air letter. You're gonna make a copy of your ID. You're gonna attach it to this air letter and get it recorded on the fucking record. Then you want to send that to get authenticated. Okay? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, out of all the years and all the information that's been put out, you're the first. You're the very, very first that has instructed everybody that they're heirs and heiresses. It's always been talk about being the beneficiary,
Mm-hmm.
but not about being the heir or heiresses.
Absolutely. It's a different level, bro. It's a totally different level.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So as you guys learning, these so-called other gurus are learning as well. You know, so now that's now if you go to their channels and shit, that's what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get it. Now, Kyrie had a question. This is a great question for a learning experience. I need one of my members, subscribers, to come up here. I just dropped the link. He asked the question. He said, I got a letter for a ticket I got in January. I forgot about. And it says my license is suspended. What should I do? Come on. I need somebody. Somebody to click on that link. Come on up here and talk. Mr. Kyrie, you come up here as well. Nene. Remember my black shorts out my room. I need someone to come up. I want this to be like an interaction, like how like Money Boy said, like a role play, like a play. Like I want someone to come up. I need someone to come up. We gotta quit being shy. You can block your camera, all that shit. I don't care. But move my pants, my truck ready. Make sure my stuff don't fall out. Can you do an action? Come on, I need 2 people. Come on. We need people to stop being afraid. Y'all got to get that false evidence that appear real out of y'all system, that fear. Okay, here go 1. We got Jade. I need 1 more. This is the only way we going to learn, y'all. Like, this is the only way we going to learn. If we do it together as a unit. One more place. Hey, Jay, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm blessed by the best and highly favored. I cannot complain.
Absolutely.
Blessed to have you guys here this morning. Y'all attention is great. It's a blessing. Absolutely blessing. I get to stay sharp on what I know and what I do, and y'all get to get what I got. Nah, we finna do this. We gonna make a scenario, bro. We finna show you like absolute shipper. Shipper be on the phone and shit, so I'm hoping that he can pipe up too. Hold on, I got one more somebody that just popped in. Hold on. Okay, we got KJ. How you doing, KJ? Can you hear me? Okay, we got a few other people in here as well. Madam G. KJ, can you hear me? All right, Madam G, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All righty.
Peace to all the gods and goddesses. I just wanted to say, I had an experience sometime before I got my status correction, that when it says suspended, it means it's suspended out of their system, and that it doesn't necessarily mean that the public way that you're suspended. Because prime example, I'm riding down the street, but I knew that my plate was expired, but I'm smoking. So I dropped my stuff in an ashtray. It's some jump out boys in the SUV.
Uh-huh.
So they pull me over. I'm already knowing, so I filed my, so I'm
If you don't mind me asking, what state?
Chicago.
Oh, you in the city? Okay.
In a wild hundreds.
When you said jump out boys, I'm like, she sound like in my neck of the wood. Okay.
So he jumps out. He said, your plate expired. I didn't say anything. I just handed him the license, which, I already knew from prior experience. When I hand them that license, they go and run the name. They say 2 words. I don't get to hear what the words they say, but they come back and say, have a good day. So he come back to the car. He was like, your plate and your license is expired. Now I'm holding the license. It's not. He said it's suspended. That's what he said. It's suspended.
Right.
I was like, well, I said, really? He was like, yeah. He said, you probably need to go talk to them about that, but have a good day. I know he smelled the weed, but I knew what it was. But now that I have the status correction, I see that we're supposed to give it to the police station and some other entities so that when they run it, they already know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that was my experience. So I know that they have it in the system somehow. And even with my car, I haven't had sent anything in for my car yet. But I'm sitting in the parking lot, and you know how those people ride around with the things on the top of their car. The SUV rolled past first, but in the other parking lot, here come the tow truck. I sat there. He was moving around looking for somebody, but I don't know what's going on. But whatever we put in that system with that status correction, it stopped a whole lot of things. I got some other stories, but that's just the part for the driver's license. So I'm gonna yield.
And I wanna ask this, Midwest, because I actually spoke to the DMV myself.
May I ask who I'm speaking with?
This is Jade. Jade speaking.
Okay.
Hey, so I was told by the DMV supervisor that when you rescind this driver's license, it is going to show in the system as suspended. That the best way to part with it would be to just allow it to expire. That's what I was told. What's your take on that?
I believe that's the best way because just like you said, the ticket and his license is suspended. Like you said, it's just out of the system. Like you said, the best way, like you said, let it expire. If it's expired, it can't be suspended and expired at the same time. And if you rescind it, like she said, if you rescind the contract, it's going to be like a suspension. So what do a lot of good people do? They let the contract expire.
And I want to also say that's also correct for the registration of the car too, because that's when.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't register your property with them, then they have no jurisdiction over anything that you're doing because you didn't involve them in none of your business.
And that's another reason why it was key to get this recorded the way I got it recorded for you guys. They got it recorded on the land records of Illinois because it became your personal property and protected under the Fourth Amendment. If you look up the Fourth Amendment, see what the Fourth Amendment is, what it does.
And the final thing is, Patrick Devine always taught to hand them the driver's license. Once you are major and no longer a minor, that's your property.
Absolutely.
So you should not be afraid to hand them a driver's license. You on a do not arrest, do not detain list. There's nothing that they can do but be a public servant, hand you the piece of paper if they're gonna be mad, and you know how to get out of that piece of paper.
And that's the whole thing. You take that's where your check come from when they fuck up and hand you that citation or that warning and all that.
Absolutely. I am the power of attorney over
everybody talking about they owe me, they owe
the
me.
agent.
If they owe you,
principal
why you
account.
ain't let them give you the citation so you can go get the check? It's on the record.
I'm gonna have to go, man. That's my phone. I'm hearing double and I can't turn it off.
It's all good.
And I want to say, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I had 6 sheriffs roll up on me up in my home, and my status correction was on the record, but I didn't know it. That's when I called Midwest when they left. Man, give me that number so I can run that back. I run that to the sheriff, and when I process served it on the banks, I ain't had no more problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I'm just saying. It had
that statement that Midwest made is powerful, and it gave me a whole new confidence. Like power, I'm power of attorney over the agent.
Correct.
And it's as simple as that. That's how we walking now, and it's nothing else. So a little ticket is nothing. A police officer pulling you over is nothing.
Nothing.
Just be professional, polite, and in your positive energy, because you already know how to handle that.
Absolutely.
Right. And what I've seen the problem with a lot of people when they show all those videos on TV where people are interacting. I had a girlfriend who does the name change and everything. She's good on the law and facing them, talking to them, and interacting with them. But when I get into that issue with that, because I'm more of a, I'm from Chicago, I'm ready to fight. Opposed to that type of mentality with them, just hand them the ID. Because if your paperwork is right, you don't have to get into a conversation or anything with them other than telling them, I have a copyright on this name. Now, you want to do business? If they want to do business, then you could proceed to do business. But from that point, they know that they don't want to have to be charged for something. They want to charge you, but they don't want to be charged for something. So they're, about face and tell you to have a good day because they don't want no problems.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to get into all that argument and all of the interfacing with people when you're on the street with the police officers because, they looking to do something to you anyway because they mad. But the moment that your paperwork is correct in their system, you don't have to interact like that with them. Just hand them your ID and tell them that you have a copyright on it if that's, you need to. But sometimes you don't even have to say that. When you give it to them and they run their name, 2 words, do not detain.
Absolutely. And how do we enforce a fee schedule? Like she said, you accept that ticket. And every ticket has a case number. Then you put your documents into that case. And you put your affidavit in there, your receipt in there for the charges that they owe you.
Invoice.
That's how they do you.
Mm-hmm.
Simple shit. Simple shit.
And when it's on the record, it's already public notice. So once you give that invoice, you got to pay.
And then you further it. If you have to further it, you go to the risk management department of that county and you pull the bond. It's public information. There's ways around it. Trust and believe.
I'm gonna walk down there. I'm still alive. I ain't got nothing to do at this moment. I'm having a decent conversation. This is one of my best lives right now. Yeah, man. Y'all, I appreciate you, Jade. And what's the other sister? 'Cause I can't.
Madam.
Madam. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
And I want to pass that idea around as soon as I get mine, brother.
Absolutely. I'm waiting on Naomi to get them to you guys. She had ran out of materials.
Oh,
Like
okay,
we
okay.
said, those IDs don't. Have you heard what this brother just said? They told him about his ID. You guys should understand that it takes time and precision to do what we're doing. This ID is the state of the art. That's why I keep telling everybody you got totally different security features in here because this is a travel ID as well. I'm not gonna say it's a driver's license. It's not, but if you have that ID while you're traveling, they're gonna tell you have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why it's best to just let that, like she said, that let that contract expire.
Yep.
If it expires, that's the best way versus rescinding. Because like if you take something back, now it's not in the system. But if it expired, it once was there. But it just, you see what I'm saying? And they can still see it because it's just they can see the contract expired versus a rescind.
And I believe that registration has something to do with the payment on the car also. Well, I sent them some notices. I
It's the
haven't had.
gift. It's the gift.
Mm-hmm.
If you go in the paperwork and read the gift, that's why the Secretary of State snatches the MSO because that's how you able to get the title is once you pay off something that they say you owe that's already been paid off. Then you can receive the gift, the title,
Okay.
and claim ownership. So you can't claim ownership of that vehicle if you're financing it until it's financed, until you finish the payments, the contract you agreed to, right? That's why they're able to come and repo it if you don't keep your word that you gave in the contract.
Okay.
Because it's not yours.
So just send them the status correction. They should send the title.
Yes. I sent them, y'all gotta understand this. And then speak with them. Y'all wanna let them know who y'all is. Send a picture of the ID, send a copy of your ID too. There's nothing wrong with that. Because it is real ID compliant via DHS. The only way you get an MSO if you call a dealership or you do what Fam did. He reclaimed that.
Okay.
Don Colon. I'll give him his props on that shit. YouTube, Pastor Charles, how would it do? He said, now that we have love, what are we gonna do with it? No. All right, Mr. House. He said, that's how you know because pray for because the MVA is holding the title, not the car. Financing company.
And I just want to say to you,
Right.
Midwest, that I'm thankful to you that you didn't let your ego get before you with all this information and all the things that you had and have done for all of us. And I just appreciate you because I wanted to do this, but I know it's more than a notion when you have a lot of people weighing on your spirit to do a lot of things, because sometimes when people don't stand on their own and they've been holding on to the government for a long time, all they doing is switching from one master to the next master.
Right.
I get it. I've been in it a while. I understand. And I tell people to be patient with those who are starting to learn because you were in that position at one point of time.
Absolutely.
And we all got the information because someone was loving enough to at least put it out on the internet so that you can get an idea about something else that's going on out here than what they're telling you. But the patience that you have, I know God is working with you, and I just want to say I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you actually noticing that. Sometimes I have to tell myself, like, ooh, I don't know how you did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like for real. Well, I do it.
But it's
And he give
God.
me, yeah, and he pushed me. That's why I say you gotta ask for that push. You gotta ask for your brain to be a sponge to absorb the information and know how to use the information. Not just get it, but you know, you want to know how to use it and and put it to work. And that's what I ask. Don't just give it to me. Show me what to do with it. You know,
Mhm.
guide me with this. You know, be my Lamborghini. Straight up. That's what I tell them. Be my Maybach. Straight up.
Yeah.
And then just guide. I will ride it out. And that's what I've been doing. He's been my Maybach. He's been taking me. He's been guiding me. All my steps have been calculated. I don't move because somebody wants me to move. I move when I'm ready to move. How things should be. You never run when someone calls. Even in an emergency, you have to think about the situation at hand.
Yep.
You just run. Always. Always.
I want to give you your flowers too, though, Midwest. This is Jade, because I was telling my buddy Bobby that you working with now.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling him we've been at this for some years, and I know I have. He's probably like a year and a half, and I've come across some real shady people, and I've come across some real genuine people, souls. I don't say people, some genuine souls. And your soul is so authentic and real, like real, recognized real. I'm from
Yep.
Chicago as well. So the neck of the woods, certain things you said, but it's your heart, it's your energy.
Yes.
Like, don't let anybody dim that shit, because whoo, I said that man touched my soul in 2.2 seconds. And that is who I need to connect with. And you don't know, I've been with you for a minute. I done connected with Waterboy behind the scenes,
Uh-huh.
all of that, right? But I just had to watch you because I've been scammed so many times. Like, I'm at the point where I'm ready to transact on securities, right? I've done a lot of studies, but I
Right.
needed this last piece, and you gave it to me. And it wasn't for 3,000. It wasn't for 10,000. I've paid some astronomical numbers, okay, in FRNs. And FRNs don't mean shit to me. See, people don't understand the power of, I'm not spending, because when you spend things, they're spent. You no longer have it. It cannot be replenished. So I circulate FRNs, I circulate currency, whatever it is I got to do to get to where I got to be. But those people that's out here taking advantage of people after I've circulated to you, and my soul is genuine, looking for authentic, I guarantee you, divine favor is upon your life. The ancestors support you, and
Yes.
they are with you. Better know that. And do not allow these nasty souls to pull on your energy. You and I have spoken off to the side, and I'm telling you, it is some vultures out here. So you guarding that bill of exchange, and even though I was a little salty, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, wait, now I gotta pay for it, but that's all right. FRNs is nothing. I got you, brother. It's coming over to you right now, matter of fact. And I know what I need to get to the next level, and you got me. And every referral that I can send your way, I have no interest in teaching people, because people are vultures out here. They're traders and peasants, and until they get their spiritual life right, they won't be able to rise. So that's just what I gotta say. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. To you, your girl, your family, all your sacrifice. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all got tears in my eyes. ah, I appreciate that. I don't get to hear that often, so I really appreciate that. That really touched me. I appreciate that like a mother. Whoa, straight up. I appreciate that. I really do.
You the motherfucking bomb.
I appreciate that. I just like to stay in honor with people because I don't know what bridge I'm gonna have to come across again. You know what I'm saying? I'm always talk like, if you burn a bridge, how can you walk across a bridge that's on fire and get back safely to the other side? And I always never thought, I didn't get what she was saying until I got older. Um, People help you, and you tell people you're gonna do something. Keep your word. You got to keep your word. We don't have a lot, but we have our word.
All you got.
We have our word, and she always tell me to smile. She said, you got a beautiful smile. She said, smile. She said, they can't take that from you. They could take money. They could take material things. They could take your life, but they can't take your smile. You ever seen somebody laying in the casket looking like they smiling? Come on now. Straight up. It's something, and then I always know that my mom is with me. You feel me? It's just something that I know. I can just feel her presence. And that's why when I get sidetracked a little bit, it's like somebody slapped the shit out of me, like, pow! I'll be like, whoa! I'll be like, that's my mama. I gotta get back focused. Because that's what people do. They try to, like you said, they drain you for your energy. They try to pull you down because they see the positivity in you and what you're trying to do. Beneficial people will be around you to be benefited, but who around you really to see you prosper in your situation? And that's what I had to learn, and that's why I had to step back and just watch people and see who always got their hand out, who always congratulating me, who always showing favor, who always, got questions, and I just evaluate all that, and I can just about tell who is the ones that's going to be successful in what they're doing right now. Like she said, anything spent don't come back. I just got educated today. See what I'm saying? I learn every day. So I will never again say that I spent anything. See what I'm saying? That's what I just learned. Because if I circulate something, that means it's going to come back because it's still in motion. Just like those circular forms. Oh, man. What she just said, you could have filled your forms out, your circular forms out for the Federal Reserve. Straight up. Straight up. Because when you do those forms, you got to be genuine. You can't lie. You got to stay in honor. It's all the same freaking thing. You can't lie on man one of those forms. You have it tell you perjury. But guess what you didn't do? Because it's all a contract. Did you add those stipulations in that contract? That's our downfall. Even an application. All right, for instance, Jade, I got a position, $36 an hour. I need you for 40 hours a week. You take that?
Absolutely.
See, I wouldn't. Why would tell me why you would take it? And I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't.
Just to help.
Just
to be
no,
of
not
service.
me. Not. Don't look at it as me. We gonna do this as like I'm an LLC. I'm a corporation.
Oh, an LLC. Okay, it's
okay.
Just
We gonna
okay.
do it
I thought you
different.
were talking
No
about
problem.
you.
That's
different.
Let me make it clear. Right. Okay.
That's
$36 an hour. We need you for 40 hours a week. Bam.
Oh no, I wouldn't do it. I don't. I'm not a slave now. Now, if I was
I
feeding
would
into,
do it on terms and conditions, on my terms.
I wouldn't because that's my time.
I would because on my terms, I will make it my time to be get compensated for, not the work.
See, I look at it as labor. This is where I look at it.
It's all you can say. Like I don't know. A lot of people say labor, but when you look at only labor is like when a woman going to labor, she having a baby. You having a I don't know. It just you see, it just gets me the terminology they use when they say for certain things. Like, how can it be labor?
Well, to me, okay, so this is my
Who's having
principle.
something?
This is my principle. What am I putting my currency into? So you see how I flip. If it were you asking me to help you, I'm putting my currency energy into a purpose.
No, I'm
that
saying like
is-
if we was 14th Amendment citizens and we have to like this is the way. Like none of the
Mhm.
shit that we know now. We don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Only thing I'm saying is I will put my stipulations on that application. If I'm gonna be work 40 hours a week, getting paid this much, okay, then I'm putting in my lunchtime. I'm making my breaks. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing all. I'm not agreeing to everything in your contract because in the application it didn't tell me I had a 30-minute break at this time of the day. You told me that after the fact that you hired me. You see what I'm saying? I'm putting my stipulations into this contract. Now, with my stipulations in this contract, now, are you going to hire me or am I not the candidate you're looking for?
They're going to tell you you're not the candidate.
And that's what I'm saying. But always make a stipulation. Always know your worth. Don't just accept it because it say 30 to 40, $50 an hour. Yeah, that's a lot of bread you thinking, right? But you still got to go out there and work them hours to accumulate that shit up. So it's really not worth that unless you have stipulations in how you want to make that happen.
And how you would prevent all of that is you do what you're passionate about and you don't even have to consider a contract like that. That's what my point is.
Now, I got somebody out here in Wisconsin that drive box trucks, right? And they need a truck. And I think that bill of exchange is going to be the way we get her a truck. What y'all think?
Yeah.
It's so simple. Tax free. I hear you, Kyrie, over here. I'm watching you. I'm going back and forth, Kyrie. I see your comments over there on the private side. He making them private comments.
That's where I'm at. Because I've always been an entrepreneur. So I don't know slavery like that. And so my mind is different when it comes to expending my energy. I just don't put it in places that I'm not passionate about. It will deplete you. Like literally, it will deplete you. That's
Yep.
like somebody just constantly taking, calling you all the time, telling you their business, and then when you try to share your side, oh, I gotta go, girl. You get depleted from friendships like that. You get depleted from connections of just
Nobody want to hear your
taking.
victories. Nobody want to hear your
Exactly.
testimonies. Everybody, me.
But there's a law in the universe that is a law of balance and polarity, a law of reciprocity. You got to be able to get that back. So when that universal law is violated, naturally the other side will be depleted, and that relationship or connection will disconnect. So that's why I was telling you to guard your energy, because you got all these people that's taking, and you really putting out a lot of your energy, a lot. So be careful.
I'm God's son. I gotta move how he moved me. I'm just being honest. I would have been stopped this shit if it was on me. I'm just being real. I'll be sitting back smoking fat ass blunts, chilling. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, you're just living in your purpose right now. And sometimes that job becomes a little bit more bearable.
It's something that you can't control. You just got to go with the flow. You just got to let God use you how he using you, and that's that.
Yeah.
And I can't control how he using me right now. It's many times. You think I want to get up and do this shit all the time or answer my phone? I can show y'all, man, so many people call me in one day. Shit. But God give me the willpower to pick this phone up. He give me the resources to circulate for me to make sure this phone stay on so y'all can call this month. You see what I'm saying? Like, he taught me how to use my paperwork and make things work for me. Like how I'm guiding some of you guys to I talked to the guy yesterday today. That was the same guy that put his status correction on his storage, and they remember, and they paid his storage bill. He didn't have to pay his storage bill. Y'all remember that? That was that same guy. Showtime.
Mm.
That's the same guy who's. Let me see, is he here? Showtime, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ain't you the same guy that put the status correction on your storage bill and they took care of it?
The same one.
Oh, okay.
The same one.
Yes, I don't forget shit now. And this was a while ago. This is when he first got his stuff done, and he got it on the record and stuff. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. You know, at least for me, the key for me, 20 years ago, I decided to wake up every day. And as soon as I became conscious in this realm, the first thing that I would say to my mind is, who could we help today? I don't know. Let's go. Because we're all energy. So I would just throw it out in the universe. Who could I help today? I don't know. Let's go. And I can tell you all type of stories from East Coast to West Coast of the people that I've helped. So I think that you'll become more at peace with yourself when you begin to enjoy the helping that you do. You got to realize that the first part of the conscious realm is accepting that there's a lot of compartmentalized idiots in the realm that you're trying to navigate through. So you got to come at peace with yourself, get control of your ego, and navigate your walk. It's your walk. It's your energy. You're the balance to the negative. When you see the negative coming, at least me, I got two choices. I go around it or I go through it, but I keep going forward. Plan A, never a plan B. You just modify A along the way.
Right.
Positive energy.
Absolutely.
This crowd has a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, Shipper, I mean, over here, like, this is my best live, bro.
But see, that's just it, Shipper. It's not just wisdom. You got a lot of actualizations. People who are here today. We're not talking about the ones who are no longer here. You got people here today actualizing the experience that everyone could have in their transactions or their interactions with the trustees. Once you elevate, you got to realize that the terminology is very important to express, because what's not expressed can be construed. So you got to realize that in every presentation, every presentment that you're expressing to them, you got to realize that I'm in a higher level, and I want you to understand that from the very beginning. What we're doing right now is hearsay, no problem. But I come with honors. I got some documents that you got to follow. Positive energy. Sharing the positive energy, accepting that there's negative out there. You have to accept it and keep moving forward.
Absolutely. Everybody serves a purpose, right? You got positive and negative in this realm. And certain souls are sent here to kill, steal, and destroy. Satan's imps.
What he just said about express and implied. A lot of these contracts are implied contracts, constructive contracts. The moment that you put that status correction on the record, you have just expressed your claim. and it nullifies any implied anything. And that's why they continue to do what they're doing, because we never expressed.
No, we've never given notice. We got to
Yeah,
give notice. It's already been
That's the
expressed.
expression. Yeah, that's the expression when you
Right.
give
Giving
the
the
notice.
notice is the expression. It is.
Exactly.
That's
Right.
exactly. You're giving notice and
Absolutely.
expressing to them
I agree.
that I am competent to handle
Exactly.
my own affairs.
Yep.
Right.
And it's done.
Even but even still, with your expressing, that's hearsay. It doesn't go into effect until they see them documents, because they follow orders that they got to honor.
Right. The recording of the expression, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
I love this kind of talk, y'all. We talk
Yes.
real shit here.
Yeah. This how it's
Okay.
gotta be from here on
God's
out.
law, trust law, period.
I mean,
But if I can
the-
get you guys to come up and interact with me, like when I'm live, this is what I want. This is how we can actually teach and show how it's done. You know, like this is the way right here. Us doing it ourselves. Not nobody else coming in. We listening to this bullshit about this, that, and the third. No, everything we talking about, we experienced it. We went out and did it, and we done it.
You guys,
You know,
I'll testify. I'll testify that's been Midwest the whole time. He's never ever tried to be the star of any show. Every single time he comes on, you could hear it in his voice. He wants somebody to lead a discussion and to say something positive and to share something. And like what I'm hearing right now, when I'm hearing this wisdom and people talking, helping each other make their points and
Right.
going, it's like that's amazing. These are mature souls, and it that can have that kind of wisdom, that knows. It's like this is including Midwest. He has more wisdom than his years, and it's like, and I was wanting to, as much as I talk sometimes, I really don't like to talk. I like to listen. And I know wisdom when I hear it, and I'm hearing a lot of wisdom right here.
Absolutely. And that's what I like. That's what I want. That's how I get better. That's how I stay sharp. Iron sharpens iron.
I promise you, it's Midwest is not trying to be the star of a show, but I'm going to tell you, he's one hell of a leader. One hell of a leader. I'm telling you, he's one hell of a quarterback. Okay. And you all know that. I know I'm preaching to the choir right now. I know you all know, so I'm not saying anything that nobody knows. But sometimes I just like to state the obvious.
It's all good shit. The shipper always tell me, you help me beyond what I paid for Midwest. He always say that. And I'd be like, no, I feel the other way around. Because like I said, if it wasn't for Sugar, I don't think I would have been able to do what I've done and be where I'm at right now. And let me take my camera off, because this is some real shit. Because Shipper made a way for me and my family why I was able to study and do this. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm forever embedded with this brother. See what I'm saying? Because this man paid all my bills. This man made sure I had food on my table. He said, Midwest, all it takes is one person. All of us don't have to do this. You just got to get it between the ears, and then we all got it. But I never really understood what the fuck he was saying, because I'm like, how you want me to get all this shit? Like, you putting all this shit on me. That's how I felt. Like, he was putting everything, the pressure, everything on me. But he saw what I didn't see. He saw that I was understanding this shit better than anybody around us. And I was understanding it and getting overstanding out of this shit fast, like this. You know. And once I realized that, it just took off. They'll start giving me stuff to read. I'll come right back like, ooh, they like, you didn't read that whole book that fast. And no way in hell you just did that fast. Like, it just started being like night and day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that. You know, it's just being like that. That's what it started being like. And then once I started getting it and getting the overstanding of it, and then bringing what I'm getting from my brothers, and when they speak to me and speak on different things, and I'm like, okay, we dissecting this shit from 4 or 5 different perspectives now at a different level, because now we opened our brains up and using part of the brain that we haven't even used before in our life. We sitting up feeling our brain on fire, like feeling electrolyte, like electrodes going to the brain. We sitting up holding our heads because we can feel part of the brain where you ain't never had tension at. You got nothing but tension. So, you know, this is the part that I haven't been using in years or haven't used at all. So I done unlocked a whole bunch of shit. Then the decalcifying the pineal gland. You know, I'm on the colloidal silver now. You know, all that type of shit. The Hercules, the turpentine detox, you know, the meditation, spiritual walk with the Most High, you know, stand in honor with the people that you love. And just like that, and letting people dictate your next move. You always got to stay in honor, regardless of how someone else feel about the situation, because your situation and their situation ain't the same situation. We all know who we are, but we all got to know what role we play when we out here in this world. That's why the Most High protects us. He keeps that armor of protection around us, because, you know, we're going to follow suit and stay in honor. And we're not going to let people press buttons to where we need to go out and harm other motherfuckers, unless they, you know, harm the family, one of the children or something like that. It's totally different. But just to be out here, to be the tough guy, nah. Tough guy's God. He in control. One button, dude.
You know, Midwest, I do appreciate you saying what you said, but I'll be honest, I really don't remember anything. I feel like the sister that was talking earlier.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
Issues always.
Say that again, Shipper, because you was breaking up real bad.
I said, I said, you know, I have technology issues always.
Oh,
But I
well,
was
I can
saying that,
remind
you
you of
know, I
something.
appreciate,
You know, vehicles. Oh, shit. Let me see. FRNs, vehicles, phone bills, mortgage notes, you name it.
yeah, I'm having a hard time remembering anything like that. But I'll tell you what I do remember. I remember when I needed something, Midwest, you had my back every time, and you always did every last thing that you could. And that's what I remember. I do remember that. And that's you know, we are all entrepreneurs, and we're not you know, we're not mesmerized by the floating rate note system. We operate in value. We value this information. I haven't paid for this information yet. I don't put you can't put a price on knowledge, and you can't put a price on friendship.
Absolutely.
And that's one thing that I'll say, to everybody here is I don't, I see you. I mean, I haven't talked to everybody, I haven't talked to too many people one-on-one, but I take all this stuff personal. It's like y'all are family to me. If y'all need something, and I got it,
That's
it's
why
coming.
I'm be so passionate and irritated about certain things because we take this shit so serious.
Yeah.
And Shipper always said, like, man, Wes, I know why you feel the way you feel. Because I take this shit serious. This is my life. Every day for the last, I'm still doing this shit since 2017. I'm not learning no more. I'm actually helping now. Like, you see how the transition happened? Me from learning to helping. See the transition?
Oh, you've always been teaching. You don't. I mean, that's been you the whole time. You maybe you don't feel like it, but no, that was you, bro.
I step up to the plate.
Oh, that's for damn sure.
Roger Clemens is at the mound. I'm at the plate. And I told him I'm gonna smack his shit out the yard.
I tell you, Midwest. This whole crew is very serious about all this stuff. I mean, studying constantly.
ATS, where you been at? It's been a minute.
He's back on YouTube. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's out of control.
STE said, I wired a deposit to the investment company I trade with. Hold on. And they gave me a CUSIP number, which I now have an advisor that I can begin to pull and wire my bearer bonds to trade on the secondary market. Cool. Anyways, I don't have your version of the Pastor Vibe 56 is cool. And I appreciate everybody that came up today to give that little example on how we handle these tickets, these citations that these policy enforcers feel like they want to hand us. That's what your fee schedule for. I sent it out to members, but it's new stipulations on the BOE. You at least have to be a member for at least 30 days because a lot of people subscribed as member got the bill of exchange and unsubscribed and canceled their membership. So you have to be at least here 30 days before you can receive that bill of exchange. I'm sorry you didn't get it yesterday when everybody else fraudulently got it. And then the second part, they didn't even get the instruction part. Everybody got to pay make a $200 donation for that part. So, but you just called me, Kirkland.
Midwest, just to be clear, it's 200. What am I sending you?
200.
Okay. I'm about to send that now. I'm gonna drop off.
Okay, and then I'll get that document over to you guys.
All right.
All right. Chipper, you want to lead us out? Or and one of you other guys up here want to lead us out in prayer? Palms up. Okay, Just, you're okay.
Oh, is Kay volunteering?
No, she was asking about the BOE.
Hey, Kay. I always gotta say hey to Kay.
Absolutely.
Heavenly Father, thank you so much for just the positive testimonies. It's wonderful just to see everyone. That's the greatest show on earth, is to see people winning and to see people living the life that you intended for us to have, to be free, to enjoy this creation that you have given to us freely. And this world system try to put a meter on everything and rob your glory. But Father, you have put an end to that through studying to show ourselves approved. So Heavenly Father, I just thank you. Thank you for every last person here, for every last soul here, for the wisdom that they're sharing and the enlightenment it's given me today. Father, I just ask that you would just continually shine on them and overflow them with your wisdom, your knowledge, and just ask for your continued blessing. In the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen.
Amen.
Man,
Ashe, ashe, ashe.
thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much today. This is what I want. This is how I want it to be from here on out. Us interacting with each other. This is how we're gonna get stuff done. We had to interact with each other to get things done. Versus writing in the comment section over here. You know what I'm saying? We need people to come up here. We can interact with each other. You might can run out and do some things after having the conversation. See what I'm saying? Versus just sitting there listening. Interact. You interact, the more you interact and speak and you're thinking and getting more out, the more, the more things we can get accomplished and move on to the next, because we just answered 10 to 20 people questions. That's by us interacting and doing what we just did today. It's a lot of questions we answered and people don't even got to ask.
Can I make a suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be valuable for you to take note of those who share. You give us an opportunity also to express. So I think it's valuable for you to take note who comes to your stage, and on the back side, the private side, where everything is done privately, if we're going to start operating right, assignments, some type of assignments given out to those who step up to the stage and are participating in this procedure.
Absolutely. I get it.
I think that's very important because, like you said, you're in Wisconsin. I'm in Virginia and New Jersey. You have a network all across this country that should be given assignments so we can put it on the record with all these foreign entities of our existence.
I got you.
Yeah, this is an energy grid, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
That's just my thought.
So, okay, and we're going to start doing that. The next live, that's what we're going to do. And the next live, the people that's in the live, do not leave. When I end the live, do not leave the live because we're going to go to the back studio. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The next live, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move. Yeah, we're going to do it just like that.
I will be willing to help out. I'm in Georgia.
So all good. We all over the place.
There we go. There we go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be willing to help out. I'm in Georgia.
I don't know who wasn't paying attention, but I did see a couple of, at least more than 10 countries that have been touched already.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the only one that can stop you is you.
You're absolutely right. And that was what I learned today. I didn't even know I had that many countries even interacting with my channel.
That's the power of the universe. You just got to put it out there. You don't know where it goes, But once you become aware of it, it's up to you to strategize to make sure that your existence is there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I get it. Get it. Make sure your existence is there.
This is Margaret. I will send you a email, and you can assign me to anything if you would like to assign me to something.
Time
Absolutely.
out, time out, time out, time out. See, Miss Margaret, I mean no disrespect, none whatsoever. But he's just specifically said anybody that's on the live, stay there. So for you to say my email and whatever else that you want to express, I mean no disrespect, but you're going out of order. And that's the only thing that these policy enforcers follow is the order.
No, I was saying that I
I
can email him any
understand.
that might. Hey,
I completely
if I'm
understand.
out of order, then I apologize. If I'm out of order, I apologize. I'm just trying to stay in order. I'm just trying to help out if he needs my help.
We all are here to
That's all.
help.
Okay,
We
I
all are here to help. But we gotta stay
understand.
in honor and follow the order in
Of
every
course,
aspect of this. And every aspect of
of
this, or
course,
they're not gonna acknowledge the existence because of the out of order. If there's an order that we're supposed to follow, it starts from the very beginning all the way to the end.
of course.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah,
And
this thing is under
apologize because
construction.
Absolutely.
and well, I apologize. My father was in the Marine Corps for 27 years. So there's always been order. I didn't
Right.
always follow it.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. Absolutely. Yeah, so you guys just stay on here then. I'll give you an example of what I mean. We'll be in the back studio and then we'll be able to go through certain little things or whatever the case may be. You know, give people certain things to do here, there, and the other, you know what I'm saying, like that. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this just so we can go to the back studio so they can get a glimpse of what I'm saying. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Make sure y'all get out there and do something positive. I know it's Saturday, but look, it's still early, so something can be done. Something can be done.